Obesity is a global epidemic affecting more than 650 million adults worldwide, according to the WHO in 2016. I'd say this is a very big potential for creating a profitable business.
How obesity rates looked in 2012. They ranged from low to moderate, with no states having an obesity rate above 35%. Now fast forward 10 years and the rates skyrocket above 35%. It's worse in Oklahoma, Louisiana.
Today I'll focus on a new drug addressing diabetes, obesity and more. Why are the effects of obesity devastating? Why is it not enough to restrict diet and exercise? What cure solves obesity? Who is Novo Nordisk? Who is Eli Lilly? Would I buy shares in either company? Why are the effects of obesity devastating? Obesity is most prevalent in the island country of Nauru, where 61% of the adult population is obese, according to the latest WHO data from 2020. On the other end of the spectrum with the least obese people is Vietnam, where the obesity rate is only 2.1%. Among OECD countries, obesity is most problematic in the United States, where 36% of the population suffers from it. That is, more than a third of people are overweight. Between 1975 and 2016, obesity tripled globally. What are the impacts of obesity? Obesity affects public health, the economy and the quality of life. It is associated with a number of health risks, including heart disease, vascular disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, some cancers and others. Obesity is a complex problem and has several causes. Genetic factors, eating habits, physical inactivity, social and economic environment or stress, the availability of cheap unhealthy foods and limited access to fresh, healthy foods is a major cause in the fight against obesity. Why is not enough to restrict diet and exercise? Many people view obesity in simplistic terms. All you have to do is move and eat healthy. Yes and no, this is only a partial truth. Obesity is associated with type 2 diabetes and it prevents the body from properly processing the energy from food and instead stores it in fat. For obese people suffering from diabetes inherited from poorly eating parents, it's a futile struggle. As we age, cardiovascular problems, musculoskeletal problems and a weak heart add to the mix. What cure solves obesity? Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly have the ultimate solution for obese people. They are global leaders in the production of insulin and GLP-1 analogs, a hormone that regulates insulin secretion and metabolism.
GLP-1 is a gut hormone that you and myself produce, and it has multiple effects around the body. So it signals the pancreas to produce insulin when glucose or blood sugars are high. It sends signals to GLP receptors in certain parts of your brain, almost an appetite suppressant. It slows down the emptying of your stomach, so it makes you feel full, so you eat less.
Patients taking the drugs have seen not only stabilization of their blood sugar, especially with the GLP-1 analog, but also weight loss. The drug was given the trade name Ozempic. Subsequently, the company embarked on studies showing weight loss with their drug. In 2021, they launched a drug addressing obesity on the US market with the trade name Wegovy. The funny thing is that we have two identical drugs here, Ozempic addressing type 2 diabetes and Wegovy reducing excess weight. Both drugs address the same thing with different medication. Novo Nordisk can thus significantly increase its return on investment in drug research and development. On top of that, it looks like its drugs will be the main drivers of sales for years to come.
Drugs used for weight loss like Ozempic and Wegovy have soared in popularity. Last year alone, they were prescribed 40 million times in the U.S.
As it happens, the competition doesn't sleep. The US-based Eli Lilly is coming up with its solution, trade named Mounjaro, which has so far only been approved as a treatment for type 2 diabetes. However, according to studies, it looks like it will be more effective for obesity than Novo Nordisk's Wegovy.
Pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly says their popular diabetes drug, Mounjaro, could be FDA approved for weight loss by late 2023.
Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly are direct competitors with the same product of different chemical composition. The drug has been available for about a year in the US and European markets. All the while, interest in the drug is growing steeply and business is booming. Who is Novo Nordisk? is a global pharmaceutical company based in Denmark. It specializes in pharmaceuticals and innovation in diabetes and other chronic diseases. The company was founded in 1923 and has since become one of the world's leading manufacturers of diabetes medicines. What does Novo Nordisk produce? Novo Nordisk is a world leader in the treatment of diabetes and in the manufacture of insulin, oral insulin medications and other products for the treatment of diabetes. Their research and development is focused on creating new and innovative medicines and technologies for diabetes. Novo Nordisk supplies its products to many countries around the world and has research and development centers including those in the United States, Denmark and China. Novo Nordisk increased sales by 30% year to year, with the obesity section posting a 157% increase. On the 4th June 2021, the company announced the approval of Wegovy, and since then the share price has risen 131%. The price has since risen from $46 to the current $98. Novo Nordisk stock growth has also been boosted by a study called Select, which verified the thesis that Wegovy drug is effective not only for diabetes and obesity, but also for cardiovascular disease and reduces the risk of heart attack by up to a fifth. Who is Eli Lilly? It is a global pharmaceutical company based in Indianapolis, Indiana, USA. The company was founded in 1876 and is one of the largest and best-known pharmaceutical companies in the world. It is engaged in the research, development and manufacture of drugs for a wide range of medical conditions and diseases. Eli Lilly has a broad portfolio of drugs and produces drugs for a variety of health problems. It is known for its presence in the diabetes field and for producing insulin and other drugs for diabetics. The company has a global presence and operates its offices and research centers in many countries, and its drugs are available in the international market. Eli Lilly reported sales of $8.31 billion, beating estimates of $7.58 billion. As of June 2021, Eli Lilly stock is up 142% from a price of $243 to its current price of $554. Nice appreciation. Clearly, both companies' drug will be successful. Obesity is a population disease. It is affecting more and more adults and children and is driving up healthcare costs. Thus, finding an effective solution that is not just based on education but directly affects appetite must work. Currently, the demand for drugs from both companies is so great that there is not enough to produce the drugs. Would I buy shares in either company? That's a good question. The stock price reflects the future price of the company as investors see it. That is, future profits from drug are already factored into the stock price. So let's just talk about the current growth potential of the stock. I'll give a quick comparison of the companies for clarity. As you can see at a glance, we are talking about similarly sized pharmaceutical companies by capitalization. Eli Lilly's EPS, earnings per share, is much more favorable than Novo Nordisk's and thus can operate with much higher earnings. On the other hand, Novo Nordisk has held a PE of 46 versus 77.55 of Eli Lilly. As for the share price, for a small investor, $554 per share may be high compared to $97. All in all, whether to buy A or B stock will be up to you. Both companies have a lot of potential and we'll be hearing more about them. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I like future forecasts and predictions, and the obesity cure topic fits right in. This business touches many people all over the planet and it is a basic necessity of human life, survival. For that reason I think these two companies are worth looking into. Be well and invest wisely.